To pay more to ride CTA trains and buses in the new year, the Transit Authority just voting to raise fares for the first time in nearly 10 years.
Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Gallardo is live with how much more riders can expect to pay and when. Michelle.
You know, it is important to note that it is base fares that are being increased, and most pass users are not going to be affected. That, coupled with about $20 million in administrative cuts, forms just part of the 2018 budget passed today by the CTA. It's been 9 years since the CTA last voted to increase base fares for public transportation users. The Transit Authority doing so today as part of its 2018 budget.
We want to maintain the service that our customers have come to rely on. The only way to do that is to ensure that we had enough revenue to cover that service. And unfortunately, the state took away $33 million of that revenue. We had to find a way to cover that.
Under the new fare schedule starting next year, the cost of a single fare bus ride on a Ventra card will go up from $2 to $2.25. L and cash bus fares will increase from $2.25 to $2.50, and 30-day passes will go from $100 to $105. All other fares and passes remain at the current price. Free rides remain free.
I barely got enough to get back and forth to school. I only eat when I get home because, I'm trying to save on a dollar. So truly is there's no other real means of transportation. So yeah, it's just, like I said, it's just unfair.
The increases come in part as an effort to fill a multi-million-dollar budget hole, caused in large part by a drop in state funding, as well as a decrease in ridership. But does the fare hike solve the underlying problem? Fiscal watchdogs say the approved budget is overly optimistic in its expectations and relies on short-term borrowing to make ends meet.
It's a dangerous path because we've seen other local governments, in particular the Chicago Public Schools, once they start borrowing from operating, it doesn't get any easier to pay it back. It doesn't get easier the next year to balance your budget.
The fare hikes go into effect on January the 7th, and it's not just the CTA hit by the same drop in state funding. Pace and Metra have already approved their own fare hikes for 2018. Live outside of CTA headquarters, I'm Michelle Gallardo, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you.